At age 42. Perhaps. I'm gonna watch the bread bank video real quick.
Welcome to the bread bank. We sell bread, we sell loaves. We got bread on deck, bread on the floor. Toasted. Bro, shut the fuck up. Listen, I just need a baguette and a brioche. We don't have either of those. You can get the gluten-free white bread, the potato bread. What the fuck is gluten? Take that shit out. It's gluten-free.
I have seen this.
It's free. I know you're smoking that pack. We got crackers, no gluten.
You sent this to me.
To take the motherfucking gluten out the bread. We can't take shit out the bread. Why put it in the first place? Look, we got whole wheat, gluten-free, Texas toast, gluten-free.
Texas!
Fuck all that. What bitch-ass country are y'all from where they got this bullshit at? Florida. I knew it.
Florida!
Giguk here with another useless video. So if you've been hanging around
Waifu
YouTube or
tier
Twitter,
list?
you may have seen these tier lists pop up. I don't know, you might have missed them. Only about 2 people have done it.
You guys wanna watch this whole thing?
At this point, it's pretty new. But while we have fast foods and presidents and YouTubers, where is the tier list us really care about? That's right, cute anime girls! So today I'll be taking some of the most popular female characters I can find on my anime list, some relevant seasonal ones, and just a few wildcards for good measure. Of course, someone like me who has immersed himself in the study of waifuology, I will persevere to give the most objective, impartial list that will leave out all my personal biases and... Oh, would you look at
I saw that. I was pretty proud. That was one of the only waifus I knew.
Who could have seen that coming? But I mean, starting with my literal goddess would be a bit unfair, so, you know, if there was one character for this list, it would be Asuna. If there was a gamer girl of waifus,
Can you send it one more time?
Be it. Hell, she is a gamer girl. This is kind of as basic
send it one more time,
as you can get. It's like starting a new game, and in the character creation screen, you pick the default character model and don't edit any of the base stats. Her only outstanding feature is the fact that she doesn't have any outstanding features. D tier. Shinobi.
Damn.
Anime has garnered this uncomfortable reputation for having these characters
I haven't seen a lot of these.
young actually be obscenely old and mature vampires or demon lords trapped in a younger body. Only those with an untrained eye will fail to recognize that Shinobu is clearly 598 years old, and that's why cultured men like us can put her A tier and not feel weird about anything at all. Because we don't. This is normal. I swear to God. Your Honor. 02. Here's a prime example of a girl who has topped the charts on the
Oh, that's the girl that's like everyone's profile. Was that your profile picture?
Back into the character. If we were going by design alone, she would have easily been best girl of 2018. She's got the unique look, the unique quirks. I'm pretty sure she's the only waifu that can claim to be a spaceship.
Was it ever?
It says a lot about how strong these
Someone had that
are,
profile
she could
picture.
go from crazy murderous rampage to non-existent character and still be best girl of your show that we haven't forgotten. B tier. Akame from Akame ga Kill.
Okay.
More like edgy enough to make me Akame ga Forgotten.
What
B tier. Akame from Akame ga Kill. More like edgy enough to make me Akame ga Kill myself. Ichigo. Now Ichigo gets a lot of hate for having the audacity to compete with 02, but I think she has some positives going for her. I mean, just imagine waking up to this face next to you every morning, and personally, I can't think of a better way to start my day, because then I'd already know the day couldn't get any worse. Black Hole Chan. This is what happens when you take any kind of monumental scientific achievement and give it to the anime community to completely ruin. Here we have a girl who has the mass of 6.5 billion suns, concentrated into a point so dense it has a gravitational pull that can physically distort space-time. So you can see what's so special about Black Hole Chan. She's very much into Vor. She loves Vor.
This is Vor.
Personally, I think we found a new fetish of a girl that'll suck so hard, even after you nut, she'll just keep sucking until every atom that makes you up gets ripped apart at a subatomic level.
What anime is that? Or is that just like a made-up fanfiction?
Y tier. Evangelion girls.
I just want to know what story that is.
To the classics, and
like where that falls in with
OG
anything.
That holds a close place in my teenage heart.
Why?
She pioneered tsunderes, and there are a few even today that can hold a candle to
that's what I thought.
They say
she's just
you
like
never forget
picture.
your first, but as you grow older, you move on and become wiser. Some say you realize you're an adult when you start taking responsibility for your own actions. However, the true sign of adulthood is when you live as a Nazca kind of kid, only to grow up and realize that you've become a Masato man. Rei, though, still remains the Ava girl equivalent of stepping in a wet puddle with socks on. Rem. Now, I know I've memed up Rem a lot, but even I can see how she got the popularity that she did. I mean, she's a sweetheart, she sticks with you, and she'll lift you up during your darkest times. So right here, I think she should get a bit of the recognition that she deserves.
Beast?
What? Hinata. I gotta be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of this character archetype, the shy,
blind?
love-struck girl that only comes out of their shell to the person they like. I think the technical term
never
is dandere,
watched all of
but
Naruto, to
I
be
much
honest.
prefer the term doormat. However, I have to give her credit because she is one of the only short, blue-haired anime girl that has ever ended up with the guy they liked because she persevered and was true to her feelings
that true?
and protected her love in the hardest of times, and most importantly, she grew her hair out, proving that all doormats can dream of one day growing up to become carpet. Ochiko from My Hero Academia. Ochiko is a good,
so that's like a
hard-working
stereotype.
girl. All she wants to do is to make money so she can take care of her parents. How straightforward is that? She is the definition of a pure cinnamon roll, and that's why I'm gonna put her in the Panera Bread tier. Megumi Tadakuro. She's like Ochiko,
What?
but just not as refined a pastry. And what's a less elegant cinnamon roll? That's right, a sausage roll. Greg's tier. Hina and Rue.
Man, he's making a whole bunch of new tiers.
Girlfriend really put to test the
Some of
eternal
these girls
battle
are
in waifu
hella
trash.
subcategories.
Emotos versus One-samers. Little
It's worse,
sis versus
Megami.
big sis. Oni-chan
Megumi.
versus Ara. Whatever your preference, don't forget the die-hard rule to
I
live
don't know
by
who that
when
is.
talking about siblings in anime. If she's not blood related, rule to live Oni-chan versus Ara. Whatever your preference, don't forget the die-hard rule to live by when talking about siblings in anime. If she's not blood related, she's free to be dated. C tier. Jabami Yumiko. I once said, don't stick your dick in crazy, and Jabami is fucking crazy. Any sane person can see that. So any guy who'd actually try something with her would obviously only be able to think with their dicks. Fortunately, my dick has an IQ of 200. Senko-san.
still
Senko-san
got a
takes
C.
up that role of seasonal waifu that you end up seeing everywhere because
What's
of
up,
their
Ivan? You're back.
reaction faces. You got the pout face, you
Yeah, it
got
works
the
now.
blush face, and you've got the holy grail of all anime reaction faces. The Ahega, the smug face. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, that's what I meant. This makes them a prime target for anime profile pictures because they can make people think that they embody the spirit of a cute anime girl, not realizing that it doesn't actually mask over their degeneracy and anything they say online will now never be taken seriously. However, these girls are only really a strong pick until the season ends, at which point
furry?
they then get immediately disposed of.
Did I come?
And up next we have... Oh, wait a
Good
minute,
one.
What's this?
狼と詳細
Oh, fucking sweet! This is what a true waifu
Probably,
goddess
yeah, you
looks
did.
like, and with that evolution, her stats have tidily put her up into S tier. Sagari. Okay, let me be real for a second. I owe a lot to Sagari, and I know I said I would stay unbiased, but in the end, Eromanga Sensei was one of my first
How old
big
are these
that got me
girls,
quite
dude?
popular, and Sagari was right in the middle of that. So FBI memes aside,
That's not
on
a
personal
waifu.
level, there's
That's a
only one
daughter
place
fu, dude.
I could really put her.
That's someone's daughter.
Haruhi
This
Suzumiya.
is good.
Imagine being so desperate for friends that the only reason anyone hangs out with you is
Minors,
to
for
prevent the
real.
fucking apocalypse. Chica. This is the closest thing in anime you'd find to a drug addiction. If you're having a bad day, you just inject this shit right into your veins, and for a moment, it can make you forget about the drudging monotony that is your life. Despite being a seasonal girl, I think she's left a strong enough impression to be B tier. Mari from Itadaki Seiki.
I don't understand a lot of these references. What?
Rin Tosaka.
See, I don't
Rin will always
get
be
it.
one
I
of the
don't get
greats,
it.
because to me, Rin embodies the highest quality a tsundere can be while still being a pure tsundere. Some of these top tier
I wouldn't be
girls
surprised
have
if she was
tsin traits
20,000,
and tsin
49
moments
years
that are
old.
blended with other things, but Rin is an out and out tsundere that manages to differentiate herself from the rest. She is what happens when every tsundere trait is refined to the highest degree. She has the twin tails, she has the thigh highs, she has the blush I'd literally die and reincarnate into another world to protect, and the mix between Tsun and Dere so perfectly balanced, she alone could have been the most effective weapon against Thanos' snap. S tier. Kaori. Spoilers for Your Lie in April. You know how in anime, characters will
Spoilers for Your Lie in April. I'm gonna say it one more time. Spoilers for Your Lie in April. Okay, now you guys can't bitch at me.
stereotypically wait for like 2 seasons before holding hand and like 5 years to confess? Well, Kaori here is so extra in her patience to let her true feelings known that by the time she decided to confess,
Was that
so
a dog?
extra in her patience to let her true feelings
Oh, it's a
known
cat.
that by the time she decided to
It
confess,
looked like a dog
she
cat,
was
dude.
fucking dead. She gets a D for deceit,
That's her. What?
departed, done for, dominatrix, speedwagon. Every so often you come across someone that has it all. The looks, the charm, the loyalty, Speedwagon embodies everything a waifu should be and more. But I know what you're thinking, how can this 200-pound hunk of pure man meat count as a waifu? And
I'd
that's
say I'm a
so
bit
short-sighted
stronger than
because
him.
you fail to see that
To be honest, but-
waifuism is in the
So I guess
heart.
I could be a waifu
Here's
too
a
then.
bro that will give you the devotion you deserve more than any other waifu could. He will never leave you. He isn't gay.
This is me,
He
dude.
simply ran out of women that were worthy.
You like Speedwagon?
Yeah, that's the best
Tiny man
waifu, dude. That's like me, dude.
Easily an S tier.
Yeah.
That's pretty much everyone I had time for right now. If you disagree with anything I said, yeah,
Did he not? He didn't do Yuno.
it's probably because you're wrong. Be sure to tune in next week when you
No
can see-
Yuno. Jeez, there's how many links? Bread bank.